Hi, welcome to the Average Whiskey Drinker channel. I'm your host, Brian. Today on the channel, we're going to be bringing you 15, yes, 15 whiskeys you can readily find available right now for under $40. Stay tuned. Hi, today we're going to be bringing you 15 whiskeys you can readily find available for $40. So the first one we're going to do is one of my favorites. Old Forester 86 proof. Has a bit of a strong floral character with hints of mint, tobacco, and vanilla. It's a great sipper. It's 86 proof, so you can't go wrong with a really easy one. Around here in Michigan, it's about $24. Our second one is going to be a rye. This is Bullet 95 Rye. It goes for about $35 here in Michigan. Believe it or not, it has 0% corn. And on the nose and the palate, you get bits of like an apple cinnamon spice, a little bit of oakiness. You get, of course, the rye spice because it is 95 with a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of caramel. So that is my number 2 whiskey. Number 3. Now, this bottle here is the select version. The one I'm going to talk about is the small batch. This is the Four Roses small batch. That's 90%, 90 proof. It goes for about $38 here in Michigan, and you get, find out it's made from a variety of 6 different blends containing different mash bill and yeast. But off of this, you get a nice oakiness, get a little bit of spice, a little bit of almost like it's gonna sound weird, a dried leather, and a dried fruit note. The next one might be a little controversial. Sazerac Rye. Now, in Michigan, you can get this. You got to do a little bit of hunting, but you can find it. It's only about $30 here, and it's a 90 proofer also. This off the nose, I get some clove, a little bit of vanilla bean, some anise, pepper, and on the finish, you get a crisp citrus, a little bit of licorice. This also makes great in old fashions. So this is number 4. The next one definitely will be controversial. Eagle Rare. Now, believe it or not, here at my Kroger, they keep these in the back room, and you just have to ask for them. They used to put these out, but a lot of the people in the area would buy 7, 8, 9 bottles and then some for ridiculous amounts of money. So everybody knows Eagle Rare. It's a 10-year-old, age stated on the bottle, 90 proofer. Here at I can pick these up for $34 each. On this you get beautiful notes of toffee, vanilla, a little leather, brown sugar, and some honey. So this was also one of my favorites. So the table is going to get a little bit crowded here. Of course, I had to add this one. This is my one I cut my teeth on, as I said in an earlier video. Buffalo Trace. 90%. Here in Michigan, you still can find these for roughly about $27, $28. I've been to several mom and pop stores. They have stacked on the shelves. This beautiful girl here has notes of spice, a little bit grassy note, some molasses, some burnt brown sugar, and as I said before, a little bit of Buffalo Tracy goodness. The next one, we're going to go up in proof, if you're noticing. Yellowstone. Now, I know a lot of people they think it's equated with the TV show. It's not. It was out far before that. But this is 93 proof. It's about $35 here in Michigan. It has great notes of rye toast on the nose, a little bit of cinnamon spice, and on the palate you get a caramel, a warm brown sugar, some cherry note, the brown sugar, and a little bit of clove on the back end. The next one is 1792 small batch. This is currently what I'm sipping on the glass right now. This is $30. You readily can find this literally anywhere. Any liquor store that has it, you can find it at Kroger, you can find it at Meijer, anywhere that carries a liquor, you should be able to easily find a bottle of this. This is a high rye recipe. It has spices mingled with some sweet caramel apple notes, some vanilla notes, and a hint of oakiness in the back end. But if you just want a great Friday night sipper, this is it right here. Great bottle. Old Faithful. Elijah Craig, 94 proof. I've done a video on this one here, and this is my pirate bottle. I kept this, and I just pour the newer version into this one because I think the bottle's just cool. It's a cool looking bottle. With this, you get warm spice on the nose, some subtle smoke flavors, definitely an oakiness. You get a nice Kentucky hug that just kind of blossoms gently. From the charred oak barrels, you get that oaky note. It's not overly done, but it's just right there. So you have your Elijah Craig 94 proof. Our next one, I had to throw a wheated bourbon in there because you got to have a wheated bourbon for at least $40. This is, of course, the 375. This I'll be talking about the 750s. This is Maker's Mark 46. It's 94 proof. It's roughly about just at that $40 hit. It was finished in 10 French oak staves. You get a beautiful nose of like a syrupy burnt cinnamon toast, but on the back end you get that nice wheated feel, that little malted barley with hints of caramel, a slight hint of vanilla. Again, you get the Kentucky hug. It's a nice one. This is great for me just to drink it neat in a glass. Now, no list for at least under 40 could not be complete without some Knob Creek. So you got the Knob Creek small batch right here for 100. It's 100 proof. It's $36. Now, for me, when I've had it before, I've gotten notes of almost like a maple syrup on pancakes. I know it sounds weird, but that's what you get off the nose for me. You get a distinctive sweetness and a rich woody caramel flavor on the back end. You get almost like you've had a molasses cookie that was dipped in warm, like a vanilla, and then you ate that. That's what this reminds me for the Elijah Craig. The Knob Creek. Now, we're going to head into the realm of bottom shelfers. This is a 100 proof Varial Barton. I like both the 90 and the 100 proof, which is this one. I'm not really a huge fan of I think it went from 80 to 86. I'm not a fan. It just goes and then falls flat. This one is matured for about 4 to 6 years. It has a vanilla bean note on it, on the palate, a little chewy leather, a slight oakiness. But for the price of literally $29, I mean, you can't beat a 100 proofer. It's really good. Now, normally I would have had the 1783 Evan Williams, but I like this one more because it's a little more proofy. It's cheaper. It's only $22 as opposed to $28. And this one you get hints of caramel, vanilla, a little bit of barley, some citrus, a little bit of black pepper on the end. And for $22, it's I mean, it might be a bottom shelf along with this one, Varial Barton, but it's still a great bottle. And no list could not be complete without Wild Turkey 101, the quintessential news and taste and everything that you could want in a bourbon. It's Wild Turkey. I mean, you get corn and like a waxy honey note. Like if you just took a honeycomb and you just cracked it open and you smelled all that waxiness that you get out of this. You get an earthy rye, a leather note, a little bit of that spice that's known for Wild Turkey. And honestly, here in Michigan, it's $27. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with this. You can drink this in the fall. You can drink this in the summer, hanging out at the pool. I mean, it's Wild Turkey. And last, I gotta get some Jim Beam good nuttiness. This is the Jim Beam single barrel, 108 proof. It's $40 here in Michigan, so it's at the top end. You get some rich honey, vanilla, orange, some apple on the nose. then you get almost, it's like an oaky note, almost like if you've ever cut through an oak tree and you get that smell, it kind of goes in your mouth. You get that oaky note, a little bit of licorice, a little bit of clove, and of course, the Jim Beam nuttiness. Now, as I always say at the end of my videos, find a bottle, open the bottle, enjoy the bottle, because good whiskey's meant to be shared. Thanks for watching. Talk with you soon.